Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, I guess. I don't really know what the Ultra Deluxe part adds to the base game, but I don't know, I'll figure out. So, small disclaimer before we begin. Hello, hello, hello. Small disclaimer before we begin. I have never played the game before. I have somehow managed to avoid every single spoiler from the game, so I absolutely know nothing about it, except that I'm supposed to follow a yellow line, I guess. And I thought it would be already quite confusing because that's all the the thing that my friend said that already played the game. And but I didn't thought it would start this soon because it actually started even before the stream began. Because I booted the game twice actually before the stream. The first time was to just set up the OBS scene, prepare the settings, etc. And when you boot the game for the first time, you have to set up a few things. So like for example, the lighting on the screen, or set up the time and everything. And I thought it was all good. And when I booted the game again, like 15 minutes before the stream starts, I was asked by the game to set up the time again. And I was like, oh shit, it just didn't remember because I didn't create a save file yet because I haven't begun the game yet. And so I set up the time again, and instead of putting me on this screen right away, like on the main menu, the game's just starts talking to me and says, hey, just a quick message to thank you actually for setting the time twice and taking the time to do it, because most players don't do it actually, and that shows that you really care about this experience. So that's a very nice thing. And to thank you for that, please, next time you boot up the game, set up the time to whatever you want. So just treat yourself. I was like, okay, what the fuck? So I'm expecting the whole game to be like this. I don't know if I'm right or wrong to think about that. But hey, there's only one way to find out. Let's go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
That's me, I guess.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple.
So far, so
He sat at his
good.
desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Hey, just
Orders
like my
came to him
region.
through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Wait, what?
And Stanley was happy.
Okay.
And then one day,
Hello,
something
Bobby.
very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
The
Something he
parable.
would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Oh
No
no.
one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
He's getting bored.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
So I'm already playing. Okay. So yeah, I'm getting out.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Hmm.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he
Who
couldn't find a
farted?
trace of his
Okay.
co-workers.
Okay, absolutely everyone is gone. How to use help Windows.exe. Okay. I'm sliding a little on the ground when I stop. Okay, it's fine. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. So, real quick, I want to give you a piece of life advice. When you hear a voice inside your head that's giving you instruction, a voice that isn't your own, by the way, that gives you weird instructions, follow them. It will always lead to free candy in the end. Okay, I can't open any doors. Wait, could I open this one? No, okay. Oh,
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Let it ball up inside you. I like this PowerPoint. I really like it. Is there more? Everyone is unique. You most of all. That's what makes me unique, after all. Profit, profit, profit. Number of slides on this slide. Slides, charts, slides. Okay. I like this kind of game. Okay. Increase of graph for slides. Whoa! Okay, okay. On your boss appreciation minutes. Okay, this already became kind of weird. Why did we hire? Do I read all of them? Or should I continue? I'm gonna go, okay? I'm gonna go. Broom closets. Oh, you can go there.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Wait, can I interact with anything? No.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Really? Are you sure? The fact that you insist.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
But it really feels like there's nothing to do here.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I don't know. I like this place. There's gotta be something, yeah.
There's no choice or anything in here, right?
Like,
if I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
No. Whatever I do, I literally can't interact with anything.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, Did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite. I hope your friends find this concerning.
Oh, yeah. I know my friends will already find it concerning.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Oh!
With drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
What the fuck? Okay. Okay,
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit,
I can still
were
move.
just about to leave because there's nothing here.
Could a
when
dead man
physical malady of
still
some
move?
sort shut down your central nervous system.
Oh, hi,
and you
Matthias.
collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area.
Can I close the door?
Another human to take
I can.
place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Well, I just want to sit in that corner, actually. Do nothing for maybe 3 hours. Would you be good with that? I think the voice got bored too. Maybe I'll come out, actually. This is very tempting. This is extremely tempting. Should I come out? I'm scared now. Okay.
Second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
I guess there was nothing more to do, actually.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Why is it so red over there? I just want to see what's that? Okay. Fire hose. I literally can't do anything. Okay. Oh.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
Am I stuck?
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
What to be cool?
He came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled.
I'm dreaming!
This is all a dream.
This is all a dream.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer.
Can you kill Stanley? I don't know.
His co-workers weren't actually gone.
I've never played the game before.
Lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
What the?
How was he remaining so lucid?
Okay.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts.
It is just looping now.
And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
Leave me alone, I'm scared.
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
What did I do?
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words,
I should have go to my boss office.
He knew for certain, beyond a doubt,
I shouldn't have go downstairs.
Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
The cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back.
Okay.
The fresh air of a world outside this one.
Do I wake up?
Wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
This is fine.
I am okay.
I am okay. That doesn't look like my bedroom.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I
can't go back anyway.
Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
What?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Wait, what?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And
okay, so I died. That was quick.
For just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
What the fuck?
What is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Okay, so first of all, Mariella, thanks for ignoring a dead man. Okay, so I guess I'm just back here now. Okay, so do I restart from the beginning? I guess?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Looks like it.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Can I come back? Yeah. Also, and the scorpions monsters aren't that bad. Well, on Frontier, I guess you mean on Frontier. They aren't that bad. It's mostly the Zenith version.
Yet there was not a single person here.
And as long as you don't try
Feeling a
to
wave of disbelief,
cut
Stanley
the
decided
tail,
to go up to his
it's
boss's
fine.
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Not a very secure thing to do. I mean, there's literally no one in the building, so I don't care if my computer is
Coming to
still
a
on.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to
Okay.
his boss's office.
So, is it this one? No. Need to go up. Ooh, fancy. Nice. Okay. Wait, okay, can I jump? I can't. Okay. Ooh.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
So, wait. Where did it say it was? Shit. Oh, yeah. So, 2,
Stanley just sat around
8,
twiddling his thumbs,
4,
trying
5.
to input any. Yet incredibly, by simply
Ooh.
pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Neat.
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Perfect
He
luck.
stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. Oh. What? 6969. I should have tried 6969. Okay, so I can either go down, I guess, or nowhere. Okay. Go down. I literally don't know what I'm doing right now. This is so confusing.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. This looks like a portal test chamber.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the
Oh.
large door that read Mind
Worse.
Control Facility.
Escape. Ooh, fancy. So, what is this?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Ah,
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
oh, can I press the button again? No. And this is just a bunch of random numbers. Okay. No touchy. I feel like I'm about to control the mind of everybody, not the other way around.
Now the monitors jumped to
Ooh.
life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley,
Some of them have
one
errors.
eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What is that? I hate Mondays. Okay, so Garfield works here. Okay. Wait, can I read? No. This is too difficult for me to read. If you see a big button, don't press it. Okay, if I see a big button, I'm gonna press it.
This mind control
Oh wait, there's
facility
someone
was
fired.
too horrible
There's
to
multiple
believe it
people
couldn't be
fired.
true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I see.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own
Oh,
life
this one
in
is glitched.
someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I wouldn't mind.
But
I mean,
here was the proof.
if I don't have a
The
mind,
heart of the
I guess I
operation.
can't mind.
Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad
Oh.
or content, walking, eating,
So
working,
everything
all
is
of it
offline?
monitored and commanded from this very place.
Okay.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Is that? Can I look? Okay. It does nothing. What if the 600 screens there were all the possible endings? Please don't say that. It could be true. And I don't have the patience to do everything. Wait, I can't press the buttons? Okay, I've seen something here. Console disabled. Can I click? No, I can't interact with it. Okay, that does nothing. Okay, can I go here? No, I'm locked. Oh, facility power. I guess I should go over there. Oh wait, there's a number here. 5. What is this? No. Oh, okay, there's multiple numbers. You need a bigger button, I think. I also think I should press the number 1 button. Yeah. Okay, number 2. Then number 3, which was over there. And now we need to find number 4. Because we have number 5 here. Where's number 4? Oh, probably up here. Can I go up here, at least? This is so dark, my god. Wait, can I? No, seems to be closed. Yep. I'm confused. So I can't go over there right now. System power.
And when at
Ooh.
last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
What should I do? What should I do, actually? I want to see what happens if I press the on button. I want to control the mind of everyone. Because if I control the mind of everyone, that means I also control my own mind. But if I turn it off, that would mean I wouldn't be able to control my own mind. Flip a coin. I guess I could do that. Let's see. Flip a coin. Heads off, tails on. Let's do that. Okay, we're doing on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did
Whoops.
you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Yes.
Control?
Yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Oh, really?
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave.
I can still
If you
leave.
want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
Oh.
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode.
I'm going to die again.
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
Oh shit.
Things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Okay.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desire.
I need to run away.
This is much better than what I had in mind.
Oh, wait.
Shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments
Okay.
until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about
now,
you,
1,
about me, where
2.
we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your
3.
co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine.
4.
I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Fuck you, voice.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside.
5.
It burned to a crisp.
That did nothing.
I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My
4.
goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra
I
time
am
on
so
the
confused right now.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Fuck.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yes, exactly.
You just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of
fuck you.
I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Press the red button.
Numbered buttons.
This one?
These colored ones. Or maybe this big
No.
red button. Or this door.
Wait.
Everything, anything, something
F3 is written. Maybe I should press the 3.
That's Stanley. That this video
Don't care about the colors.
One solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Okay, that did nothing.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
I need a
But here's a
blue,
spoiler for you.
like a
That
deep
timer
blue.
isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds
Nope.
ticking away to your death.
Wrong.
You're only still playing
Wrong.
instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see
No,
you
no,
made
nothing works.
This is not a challenge, it's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's
Oh fuck.
but I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley.
Okay.
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being burned to pieces.
Can I
Will you
maybe
keep
turn it
destiny
off?
to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully?
Come on!
Another
I can
choice.
do it!
Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me,
Oh no,
I
it
will
doesn't
love
work.
you at every second
Well,
of your inevitable life.
see ya, guys.
The moment will fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Okay, so to death for now. Am I dead? Yeah, probably. I'm gonna start again, right? Yeah. Okay, okay. Can I interact with the computer, maybe? The end is never the end. Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna start again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Ugh.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You know what? This time, I'm gonna take the right door.
When Stanley came to a set of
Gonna
two
take
open
this one.
doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee
I
lounge
can't
first,
stop.
just
I
to
can't
admire
lock
it.
the computer. I can't do anything. Okay.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Can I buy a
Stanley
drink?
simply stood
No.
here, drinking it all in.
Oh, the other employee's computer. Okay.
But
Well,
eager to
I
get
don't know.
back to
This one
business,
is
Stanley took the
this one
first
is
open
shut
door on
down.
his left.
This one is off. Wait, no, because if I'm going here, I'm probably going back on the left one. Let's see. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. I'm not lying. Well, I am lying, but I'm not lying.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
The papers mean something. Oh, really? Ugh. It's written too small for me. I need things to be written in big letters, capital letters. Please. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. Now that's tempting. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift. How can you give a penalty to someone who died? Makes me want to try it.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Really?
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell
That
him
works.
what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oh, fuck. This is probably the funniest one so far.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I just work. Just hate my boss. This is written so small. I genuinely can't read. Maybe I need to change my glasses, but I genuinely can't read. Oh wait, what's that? Knowing your city. Before you can possibly know where to begin your new street vending operation. Do I really care about that? Meh. Awaiting input. Oh wait. Wait, I can do something here. No, I can't. Can I? Input received. Ah. No, okay. Username access. Oh, okay, I just stopped it. Okay. Oh, I can just stop all the computers, I guess. But not this one. Okay. But what am I supposed to set as an input? I can't use my real keyboard to do anything. Yeah, it does nothing. I don't know. Wasn't there one in the previous room? Maybe. Let's check. This
No
one?
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
No.
co-workers.
They are all turned off. Oh, wait, no, not this one. Right. Okay.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Yeah, but it's funny. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wait.
This was not the
I want
correct
to
way the
try
meeting room,
again
and Stanley did
the
perfectly well.
lift
Perhaps he wanted to
thing.
stop by the employee
But like
lounge
staying
first,
on it
just
this
to
time.
admire it. Wow. Yes.
Just gonna rush.
This room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, so this time I'm gonna stay on
Look,
it.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
You're just a voice in my head. I don't care.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Wait, what? Who?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Okay. There's an achievement for standing still in the room you spawn in at the first 600 hours. Maybe 30. Okay, well, first of all, thanks for the spoiler. Not very cool. And no, we won't try it. And please don't spoil anything. Okay. Oh. Oh, well, it's all black. Do I die from fall damage again? Oh, no, okay. Oh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out.
Okay.
Stanley, is that you?
Yeah?
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh, what the f...
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
I still have a
Committed my
wife.
to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Just because it's a sex doll doesn't mean it's not a loving wife.
Stanley.
Gee.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch.
And it will slowly become back, just like my office,
to work.
I guess.
One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
What if I press something else? Okay, that does absolutely nothing.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press B to watch
And
TV.
so he began to fantasize about his own job,
Where's the
First, he
TV?
imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Just press P to spend time with the boys. Okay.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open
I'm
doors
already spending
and that he
time with
could
the
go
boys
through
right now.
either. At last,
On stream.
choice. It barely even mattered what
You got
led
the
behind
idea,
each
Namath.
door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Ooh, I'm gonna
As he
prepare a
wandered
nice
through
dinner.
this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Oh, so this is the Stanley Parable. Okay.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again.
This is getting scary.
Over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would
Is
never
she
end.
going to
That he
end
might
up looking
always
like
feel
just
he
like
was
me?
free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Love you.
But there is no answer.
Oh shit.
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has.
I still love you.
Nothing's changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Okay.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
For how long, though? Because this is very tempting, you know. This is extremely tempting, actually. Nice clock, bro. So, how is everyone doing today? I hope you're doing great, because for me, I'm having a lot of fun. Even though, like, I might become a little bored right now, but yeah. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Okay, one more minute. This is taking so long. My God. What do I do? I can't do anything. Launch Frontiers. I could. Not sure it would be very useful for the game, but I could launch Frontier. If nothing happens by the end of this minute, I will press T. I'm sorry, but this is this is terribly tempting. You know what? Maybe it's T because it is for tempting. Actually. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Well, did nothing. I tried.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Do I wait for another 5 minutes, just in case? Can I open the door now? No, I can't. Oh. Can I? No.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Whoa!
Stanley pushed a button.
Please don't.
And I tried again.
Okay, thanks.
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Okay, thanks, game. I guess. Oh, wait. It's not the same as before. It's blue now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
Is
memo.
it nighttime? Oh, welcome to the whiteboard, Andy. Wait, dog mode? Cool. I've activated dog mode, I guess.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh, I can't go back here. The end is never the end. Yeah, I saw that. Okay. That might become quickly very annoying. Why is this one blue this time? I guess it really does nothing. Okay. Woof, woof, woof. You cannot jump. No, sir. I got an achievement saying, like, no, you cannot jump. We removed the option.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wait,
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
I'm still going on the right.
Well, perhaps he wanted to stop
But
by the
this
employee
time-
lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this
This time,
room? But
I want to go on the
back
room on the
business.
left, just to
Stanley took
see
the first open
what it
door on his
does.
left.
Yeah, so now I'm gonna
Took a
follow you.
detour through the maintenance section,
Wait.
walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Never mind. What is this?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
I still have
He
the dog
wanted to
mode
wander
on.
about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go from here it's left.
Oh, really? Sounds so simple. No, can't open. Can't open. Can't open.
Oh no, it's to the right. My mistake.
Oh, okay. No worries.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I
Probably
thinking?
this one then?
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yeah, sure. No problem. Do Hunting Road for the remainder of the stream and you could probably get a different ending.
Down, left,
I'm thinking about doing another Hunting Road
yes.
live stream
Right,
actually.
now, this story is absolutely
Maybe on
definitely
Saturday.
this way.
You're sure? Because am I getting run over by a car? No? Okay. Looks fine. Can't do anything? Okay. Oh, when we're back here.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet.
Oh.
This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
Spoiler?
We just have to
I've
get
already
back to
seen
it.
that.
Oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay.
Okay.
From the top.
Okay. Oh, God.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I might want a way to disable dog mode though, because this might get annoying at some point. The roof is never the roof. Okay. I want to go there, but I can't. Okay. Wait, what?
When Stanley... Wait.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, I'm just as
No, I
confused.
restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be...
Seems to be
Something changed.
bugging a little.
Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or...
I pressed a
Hold on.
button.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
Okay.
Let's find the story.
I want to go there. I can't. Okay. Can I go, like... Wait. I just realized, like, just now, how it feels like the back rooms, actually. I didn't even thought about it before, but this is exactly the back rooms, actually. Wait, if I go there, maybe I can probably
I'll
go
say it,
back
This
to
is the worst adventure
my
I've
office.
ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay, fine, I guess.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Still gonna press the button, though. Still have the dog mode on. God damn it. Okay, and this time we have
Yep,
no
it's
door.
worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay, sure. Unless we've missed something here. Gotta go now. I'll see ya. One day there will be a burning, freezing Elzelian stream. Why do you want that so much? I don't get it. I did it one time on stream just to show you how awful it is. Why do you want to see me do it? I couldn't even beat Zerurosu. And just as a simple reminder, it took 8 months for someone to beat Burning Freezing Hell's Alien solo first, for the very first time, 8 months. I'm not training for 8 months on a single monster. So no, there won't be a stream. Wait, this one wasn't on. Can I turn them back on? No, I can't. Okay. Well, enjoy your suffering.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
I prefer to struggle on Stanley Parable and suffer on this game than on Frontier.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story.
Okay.
Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
At least here, I feel like I'm making some progress. Slowly, but surely. Okay.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
I guess, yeah.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Oh! I did it!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really
Yes!
paid off, so
Thank
good
you.
job. Oh, no. I
No?
don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put
I
in
felt
any
right.
actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm
Okay.
it out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to
No.
restart.
Please don't. Damn it. Oh. So that's the line I saw one time.
All right, I've got
Okay.
a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
The line TM. Yeah, sure. The end is never the end. Okay, so far so good. Wait. That's not the usual path. Wait. Okay. But okay, there's still nothing
I'm
here.
down. We're leaving it up to the line from now
Okay,
on.
okay. I'm following the line. It's fine. Okay. I remember Duke doing a challenge like that on Tears of the Kingdom. What kind of challenge?
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley,
Okay.
to destiny.
So,
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination
oh,
still a
follow line.
story?
Okay.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective
Oh, wait,
experience of
what?
that existence, right?
Okay, so I'm back here.
Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with
Okay.
all that. You know what? I think what we need
Straight
right
through
now
the whole
is a bit
map.
of
No
music to
items, no
lighten the
weapon, no
mood.
abilities. God damn. What? Ah! What the fuck? Okay. I like this adventure, actually. Woof, 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 woof. Was the line drawn by Spider-Man? No, probably just by a drunk man. So, probably more like Iron Man. Okay. How did he do that? Okay. So far, so good. Wait, can I go there? No, I can't. Okay. I just want the line to abruptly stop without without making any sense. It would be so funny. Oh, wait. Okay. Wait. Huh? Wait. How? How? How does that work? Okay. I am so confused right now. Okay, so... Okay. I don't know what to do, I don't know what to think anymore.
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
That's a good looking fern, I guess. Okay. Is it enough? Can I go? Okay. It was a very nice looking fern. It has 125 leaves. 152.
Wait,
okay.
We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I think she's just as lost as me, actually. Oh, and we're back here.
No.
Thanks, Line.
How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Okay. So the line is still there. Okay.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's
Okay.
it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Ooh, fancy. Backroomy, also.
Yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
Oh no.
Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley.
Just going into a circle. Okay, so now I can continue. This is so confusing. Physics doesn't make any sense.
Not you again.
Oh, hi.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Well, I don't... There's nothing more. Okay. Oh, goodbye, I guess. Oh.
A choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads
Oh wait,
here.
I should
And
probably
that
walk in
turn
reverse.
means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Oh, wait. Wait, what?
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending.
First
You're
restart?
telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game eight times?
God.
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
Okay.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I
No
get a
longer
say
in
in all of
office,
this?
simply black space.
No, it can't be.
Get bored and
I don't
leave.
want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want
Okay.
to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Okay.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
I guess.
Whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay.
Just gonna stand in that corner. Feels
Guess
right.
now we just wait.
Yep.
You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination.
A
or
bad
the
story,
journey.
but a
And
story
they're
for
always
sure.
saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Guess.
Well, in the meantime, if you...
That was insanely loud. Ow, my ears. Still can't do anything. Okay.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
I was probably at the 6th one? 5th or 6th one. I didn't really remember. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I still have
Stanley
things to
knew
do
it
here.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door
This
on his
time,
left.
I'm truly go on the left.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Here. Right.
Yet there was not a
And
single person here either.
it did
Feeling
nothing.
a wave
Okay.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might. Coming to a staircase, Stanley
Going
walked
back to the
upstairs
boss
to his
office.
boss's office.
I guess. There was something here. Executive bathroom. Oh. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes if the boss suffered losses, then that's what the boss showed. Extreme bathroom. Okay, I can't flush the toilet. Can't do much. I can't see myself in the mirror though. Am I a vampire? Okay. Can I go? Oh, I can go here. Not the panda! Business strategy. Well, I mean, I guess it works. Like, maybe as a poster for the last Kung Fu Panda movie. I would watch this movie. Like, if they shoot the panda dead. Wait a minute. Yeah. I could watch it. That could be fun. Okay. Okay. Let's go up. Just to see. I love it! Is the voice singing? Definitely, okay. This is going for a long time. Yeah, I'm getting bored too, don't worry. As always, I think I'm just gonna sit in the corner and wait. Maybe I'll reach the moon actually by going this long hop. This hop for by going up for this long. God damn. Yeah, I'm vibing to the music too. She's so chill. It's lo-fi in the evening. Exactly. Perfect to fall asleep. Can I press the buttons again? Oh, apparently yes. And that did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. Really? I am the most expensive boss. Wait, can I go down? Or is it absolutely the same thing? What if I try to go down? Stanley! Oh, I love it. The fact that now I know this is useless makes it even funnier. Can I make this elevator my new office? I don't have this music in my office. Oh, I didn't tell you, by the way. Recently, this afternoon, I went to buy a cooking book because I want to start cooking, because I've been eating pastas for almost 2 months now since I moved out, and I started to get pretty bored of it, so I decided to buy a cooking book. So probably this weekend I'll try some new dishes, and hopefully I won't burn my whole apartment down. But yeah, that's what happened on my day mostly. I recorded like 3 videos otherwise, but yeah, that's it. Oh, and by the way, I didn't I don't know if you watched today's video, but this is possibly a world record because I've searched on YouTube if there were any solo run with the Prowler against G-Rank Nagarkos, and I couldn't find any. So did I just obtain a world record by being the only one running? I guess. All the faster. Honestly, you just need to vary the sauces, and you will have infinite amount of dishes. Well, sure, but I want to try other things, like maybe adding vegetables in the pastas, you know. That could be a good start, maybe. And I also want to add meat to the pasta, and not just be ravioli, you know. Tomato sauce is enough vegetable, ain't it? Well, sure, but you don't have sauces for every vegetable. Like, you don't have a spinach sauce, for example. Even though I don't know why you would like to mix spinach and pasta, but you don't know. You don't know. But you could, I mean, you have meat in bolognese. Yeah, sure, and in carbonara too. But I don't know. I want something else. I want to try other things. So I bought a book that's supposed to make me spend less than 2 hours in the kitchen per week, and to still have proper meals that I could enjoy and cook by myself. So I'll see how it goes, and I'll probably probably keep you up to date on how it went, and if I still have an apartment after my cooking session. I'm back, my man. Did I remain with the chucrute jelly that is available in the castle whip, isn't it? Alright. Right. That is a very good option. Came back just at the right time, Mathis. Yeah, we're just waiting in the elevator, actually, to see how far it goes. We tried going up, it did nothing. But now we're just trying to go down, deep in the earth. We'll probably see Godzilla and Kong over there. If that exists, anything can be found. Anything. Like your dad? Oh, shit. Probably stop there. And that also did nothing. Great. The reason why I want you to fight Burning Freezing is because it's stupidly hard. I don't want to suffer just for your own pleasure.
His manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Oh, wait.
What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk.
6969 did nothing, sadly.
Looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the
I'm trying
terrible
random
secret
stuff.
that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I wonder if there's like a secret password that leads somewhere else.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Or maybe I could just wait again. We already did a lot of that.
2845.
Could you please open the door for me instead? That would be easier. I believe only you, the chosen one, can beat him. No, I won't try. Don't try to convince me to fight Muso Elzelia. I won't do it.
Kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley
wonderful.
along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Wonderful. Okay. Okay, so I went there already. Yep. Can I go up this time? No, only down. I guess it's fine. Okay. So we're back
Stanley
here.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I could take the escape this time.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
It's fine. Oh no, it's not the line again.
Was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nah.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yeah, I want to see how I die. Is this like an incinerator or something? Oh no, just full damage. Not very original, I must say. Oh. Or maybe not. Okay.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell,
I'm next. Farewell. See ya. Or
Farewell,
maybe not.
Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What? Okay, so there's two narrators now, I guess. The Stanley parable.
Yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Will I ever see the narrator? Or will it always be a voice in my head? Okay.
When every path you can walk
white.
has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? I'm dead? No! How could I? Office layout. Okay, so this is my desk. And afterward... Yeah, okay. Corridor. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. Okay, okay. The set of 2 open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Oh, okay. I can't walk onto these pieces of art. Nature painting. They look really good and are probably not AI generated. Filing cabinets. Office computers. Can still turn them off. Can I turn them back on? No. Okay. Screenshot this, please. Screenshot what? The layout. Why? Why would I screenshot the layout? Wait. What if I do that? Okay. It's gonna be useful. I said no spoilers. God damn. Button song. To find secrets. I don't care about secrets. I want to find them on my own. And still nothing happens. A selection of the sound used through the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard stroke and synthesized tone. Bro, I never played this game. I'm clueless. But my gamer instinct tell me to screenshot layouts. Well, this is just the basic layout. There's nothing in it. This is extremely basic. We went through this one like hundreds of times already, or at least it feels like it. I'm also gonna read the credits just in case. And thank you to everyone who made that game. It is incredible. The office. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. Okay. So this is like a small museum about me. The lounge. Okay. How do you type with boxing gloves on? Okay. Narrator emails. What do the lights in the control room do? I really want to know. Business worker, please partner with me. Treat as important, not spam. I wonder if the email address is right. What is your message for today? There's a skeleton inside of you. There are more skeletons in this world than humans. What? Oh, yeah. Am I Stanley? Are you spying on me? I donate. Why? How? Will this game feature capybaras? I hope so. I really hope so. Please have capybaras. You are so cute. How do you stay in shape? Sincerely, The Rock. Are you gay? Oh, God. Thank you, game. Play Monster Hunter with boxing gloves. No. The Stanley Parable is really going to let me go shopping. There's a boots. How do you make a JRPG? How do you make the worst game ever? What is the difference between a duck? Okay. What is the difference between a duck, actually? Where's the game going? There's so many of them. That's impressive. Are you a rock? No, he is the rock. Did you come out of the closet? Not yet. Not yet. 1112800. The numbers. What do they mean? What would you do if Stanley entered any of the rooms? Okay. I'll see what else there is. The apartment timer. Link to the apartment and link timer. Pick up the phone. Oh. Okay, but this one does nothing. See ya, good night. Cargo lift. Okay. Cargo lifts once again. What is this? One option. No, I won't change my mind about this stream. Please stop asking. I won't do it. One option. Two options. Oh, okay. So, wait, is there a vent? Because, okay, this one is the confusion ending. Obey, disobey, lounge, maintenance. Might be a vent then. I don't know. This looks seems to be like the right one. This is confusing. Maintenance layout. Yeah, the simplest version, that one out. This one. Okay. Meeting room. Where there's nothing. Oh, levers. Okay, can I? Oh, I can't do anything with it. Part of the sending, the player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color they had pulled. Cut and merge with another part of the game. Sending model. Okay. I can't press the buttons. The game is now paused. Begin the game again. Oh, so this is the escape menu. Which is very different, actually. Okay. Monitor room. Does nothing. Freedom ending. So there is a freedom ending, apparently. Okay. Count on the desk. Wait. Okay. Can I do anything? No. Apparently not. Okay. Freedom ending. Okay. Boss's office. The second one is still the best. Feels more alive, more cozy. Yeah. Okay, and we're back here. Okay. So there's something there. The lounge. Underground. Okay. Oh.
This elevator for sure will get him right back on track to where he was supposed to be in the
Narration outtakes.
Now look closely, Stanley. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room? Perfect example of poor level design. Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. But of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy on you.
Please fight him. If you want me to fight him, kill it first. Do it. Do it. Kill Mosul Zillion and maybe I'll do it. Also, I haven't been paying much attention, but where are you right now in the game? I think I just forgot where I'm actually. I went somewhere that led somewhere. Oh wait, no. So I escaped the mind control facility, and then I was supposed to die, but then I did not die, and that bring me here. Oh, so this is my room? Okay. Okay. Stanley's office. But, like... Oh, UK, once again. Okay. The war zone. What? We designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not in our intention. Well, you can laugh at them, it's fine, they are 9 years old anyway. Broke me. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for correcting my English. Ultra Deluxe announcement. 2018 we announced the Ultra Deluxe. These are screenshots of the videos made for the announcement and the game's delay. Oh, that looks very cool. Okay. There's so much to see here, actually, but like, in the end, what do I do? Wait. Can I open one of these doors? No, okay. I'm probably going back then. Maybe there's something. Apparently not, okay. What should I do then? What should I do? I am so confused now. I think I saw everything now. How do I leave? Oh, here. Exit. Great.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Oh.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
I can't see anything, actually.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Okay. Oh, and I'm back here.
You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Good night.
Escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Oops. I'll let time choose for me. Oopsie. This game is amazing. This is truly impressive.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Okay, now I want to disable the mind controlling facility.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh. Maybe after, actually.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Okay. Oh wait, the dog mode stopped. I didn't notice. It finally stopped. Thank goodness. Okay.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Okay.
You may know the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Mm-hmm. So far, so good.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Okay.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Wonderful. I love it.
Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I will die in 10 seconds. Or maybe nothing happens.
What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new
just
content.
turn around in a
I've never
circle.
been more
Yes,
ready.
I
Let's
think.
do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Oh, behind. Okay. New content, the jump circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Okay. Oh, I can jump, but only in this circle. Okay. Let's see. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yippee! Wait. Oh. Okay. I can't jump anymore. Wow. Good. I had fun for a second. It was funny, I swear.
Is that it?
I guess.
Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
Oh, please do.
I could counter 30 trillion.
Please do.
Put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
But you can still read the whole dictionary if you want to. I wouldn't mind. Okay. Ooh. That looks deep.
That's it?
You're welcome.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact,
don't
I'm
worry.
looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally.
Oh, you know that game is old when they still say Twitter
I built up too much anticipation
instead
around
of
new
X.
content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks.
Okay, sure.
Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Sure, go ahead. But don't blame the game devs for all this. The devs are working very hard and usually are loving the games. And I know that. I'm a game dev, actually. Okay. So this is still a new room, so new content. Okay.
Psst. Stanley!
Oh.
Come over here.
So here's the vent.
I want to show you something.
Doop 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 doop. Do 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 do. Okay, okay. The end is never the end.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Ooh.
Just our little secret. Take a look.
Is this the freedom ending?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Wow. This is looking great. I love it. I want to live there. Wow. This game is truly incredible. I love it.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Can I buy it on Steam right now? No. It's fine. Trip down memory lane. Smile because it happened. Ooh, is it the very first dollar they made? This is cute. Can I play the original game on the computer? No. Okay. An achievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. Okay. Okay. This is so cool. Creator surprisingly down to earth. Okay. In loving memory of little Stanley. Aww, he's adorable. He's so cute. Aww, I love it. Oh, and now I'm vibing again.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk.
Monster Hunter World is still better, but this is a good game. Yeah.
Content.
Monster Hunter World is still better than this, but this is a very good game. I can understand why all the good reviews, actually. Person of the year. Okay, okay. The end is never the end. The hunter is never the hunter. This is looking so cool.
Moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game.
Was that a French flag?
10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect.
Yes.
It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
I think it represents more like the two doors, and you have the choice to make like between the blue pill and the red pill. The serious room. Okay, so I still can't go there.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Shit.
What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't
Steam
looked at these
reviews.
in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Sure.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny!
Unfunny?
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Wait, there's a good one. We can't read it, but there's a good one.
Okay, let's see what this one
Another
says.
one.
While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure, like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable.
What is that?
That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
But I don't want a skip button. I don't need it. I think the good ones are blurred because the bad remarks mock him more than the good ones. True. So true.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue.
Do it!
It goes something like this.
the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say, the story and the choices.
Okay, and now it's looping.
And therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably.
Okay, so
all until the end of time, at which time
I can't escape. Okay.
So now you see, blah 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 blah.
Sorry, man.
Oh, you're back.
Sorry.
You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or
continue.
a manifesto.
Ooh.
Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay.
Sure.
So my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice.
Makes
That is
sense.
to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your Greek gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see,
But
it could in fact
isn't
be both
not
of these
making a
things at
choice
once,
making a
that you are both
choice?
making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them. Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one. I think it has much more of a treatise vibe.
Sure, if you
Wouldn't
want
you say
to.
that manifesto just has a much grander sort of tone? It has a mouthfeel that is
Makes me
rich
feel,
with ambition
makes
and
me
history,
think
and
about
precious
Malfestio, but which is
See,
just
now
as
you've got me
confusing,
going
but
back to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay, look, I have a method for exactly this sort of situation, and I do find myself in this situation.
were you
frequently.
aware that you had a
I'm going
choice to
say
make?
each word back and
Well,
forth
my
in
choice is
repeated
to
succession
press
until
the
I become
button
sick
or
of
not,
one
and
or
I
the
decided
other, in which
not
case
to.
the word I am not sick of shall be the victor. It is an unimpeachable strategy, Stanley. It's rescued me from disaster in countless situations. All right, here we go. Treatise, manifesto. 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 Treatise, manifesto.
Treatise, manifesto, 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 treatise. Oop.
Well, there's sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't
Oh
you?
god.
But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof,
Poof.
and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this,
Cookie
and whether
9.
they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place.
I don't know if you
I
can
guess
change your
it's
review in
uneducated
Steam, actually.
on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will
Galen?
instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation. Yes,
Can you?
That's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review, so that the feature is not widely abused. I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial. Something along the lines of, this game is the best game. Let me start over. How about this?
Oh no. Don't start over.
Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Oh, really?
The last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes.
Okay.
It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think
Well,
the skip
sure.
button has been
Just
at
don't
the
make me do
stage,
it.
And we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here?
Oh,
Where did the
well,
door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one.
maybe
on the
back
floor.
there?
How else
No.
would we have gotten into the room in the first place?
Okay.
I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window, or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole?
I
A
don't
sufficiently
think.
large
I
crack
think
in
it's
the wall?
fully
I'll take it
closed
easy.
now.
All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go? Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall?
Sure.
Is there
Harry
any
Potter
possibility
style.
that you could
But-
say
but
slam your body
does
into the wall
nothing.
until enough damage is done for you to be
No.
able to leave?
Does
Please, I'll
nothing.
take any
Even
option at all.
backward.
I'm asking you to work with me here. We need a door. We need a door of some kind.
There's no way,
I can work
dude.
with any kind of door, as long as it can open and lead from one room to
Sorry.
another. Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Really?
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley.
Okay.
There's no door. There's just
So,
you and the
how do I
button.
escape?
And if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here. And more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it.
Well, I
and
can.
I have to believe. Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Hey.
You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Oh, shit.
2 weeks. I've been sitting
Okay.
here all that time.
Okay, it's been a long time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right?
Did you find the
Me
exit?
talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't
Yeah.
that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing
Wait.
that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction.
Yeah, sure.
Was I scared
But
of that all along?
we still don't have any exits, so
Perhaps I've been
I'll
scared
have
this
to
whole time.
press it
If I
again,
stop
dude.
speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it.
Yep, sorry for that.
Oh, hello, it's
Oh,
you.
there's no light anymore.
Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about
Yeah.
everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
Oh,
Have
shit.
you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe
Well, I
it.
did it.
To
I
begin
just
with,
skipped
there is
it, but
only
I did it.
regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret.
You could have watered the
Time,
plant.
Stanley. Days.
Could have.
Months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had
Wait,
begun to subside,
time stopped.
what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse
Maybe
of
it just
every moment
batteries
I have
ran
ever
out.
experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity. For what
Dude,
I
I'm about to do it again, I'm sorry.
You
Hey? Voice? Narrator? Are you there? Oh shit. Did he die? Did he just die? I'm sorry. Are you there? No? I think he gave up. Yeah, probably. Sorry, dude. I'm about to do it again. What? Fucking. The fuck? Oh, the clock is down now. Okay.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley parable. We
It's not been a millennia by
then,
now.
because it was said, because it was
I wouldn't say a millennia now,
it simply has
but
to happen.
probably a century.
The most immediate desire.
That's for sure.
Every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason?
See you in a million,
so?
in a
Yes.
millennia
Yes.
then.
It seems that this is now the.
How is the world looking now? Still locked in that box? Just gave up? Okay. Let's continue.
Is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Oh shit.
Is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Nemeth, is that you?
Is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Is that you?
The end is never the
Oh
end,
shit.
is never the end, 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 is never the end.
He truly lost his mind.
Is never the end, 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 is never
Oh
the
shit.
end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is.
I'm gonna go, right? Okay, good. Gave up again, I guess. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. This must be the end of humanity by now. If I skip, once again I could probably escape, actually. Sorry, voice. Oh, yeah. Wait, I still can't jump. So, I can't escape. But at least now there's a light. There's some progress. Oh! Looking great. Okay. I still can't climb or anything. Oh, shit, everything disappeared. sounds like the apocalypse up here. Okay, am I playing Doom again? Because that really sounds like demons. Okay. Oh shit. Wait, what? Huh? Eh? Okay, everything is tilted, like the towers. Oh! I'm out! I'm finally out! Even though that don't really look like what it was before. Did I saw something here? Or is it just like the heat? Okay. Can I go away, like, indefinitely? Or am I stuck at some point? Like, can I just leave now? Oh. Apparently I just left.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Okay.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. He had simply missed a memo.
And that just end? Just like that? Okay. I should have pressed the button again. Aren't I? Am I? Okay, okay, I will do one last ending. New content. I'll do this one later. I want to do the turning off the mind control facility. So for that, I need to go to the boss office, if I remember correctly.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling
Okay.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But novelty. I'll do novelty later. Maybe on a second stream?
The moment he entered his manager's office,
I don't know if I'll do another
Not
stream.
a living soul anywhere. Could he really be? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
And we're back at it, relaxing again and again and again. I prefer the elevator one.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Thank you. Okay. Going down again. Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, let's do that again. But this time, I'll turn it off. I swear.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Can I have a skip button this time? Would be useful. Okay.
Now
there we go.
The monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Okay, so this is me. 427.
So many individuals reduced to
This should be me.
And
right here.
One of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay.
This mind
Let's grab the
control
elevator.
facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Okay.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Okay.
Here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Let's do this.
Or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would...
Okay. There's more, right? Or am I free?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Please? Please be over.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine.
Finally.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
I just want to get free.
Knowledge or even power
I just want to
that
be
he
free.
had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Oh,
No
so
longer
this
would
is the
anyone tell
freedom
him where to
ending.
go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, and I got the achievement for finishing the game. Perfect! What a good way to end up the stream. I know that the end is never the end. 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 Etc. etc. But I think I'll stop there. I don't know if I'll do another stream on the game. Maybe. If you enjoyed it, please tell me, and I'll gladly do so. Otherwise, I'll play something else next Wednesday. But this game was so much fun. Like, this is incredibly good. I can understand why it had so many good reviews, despite what the game tried to say at some point. Of course, you can't please everyone, and it's fine. But this is incredibly good. This is incredibly fun. I love it. I love it so much. And there's so many different paths and endings. Gosh, this is mind-blowing. I definitely did not expect the game to go this far. But I'm so pleased it did. It was quite a novelty when it came out. Yeah, and I think it could still be quite a novelty today. Like, even for today's standards, we don't have that many games that play with the player like that. So Wow. I'm still a bit in shock, actually. Uh, I need some time to process everything that happened. There are quite a few that tried something similar, though. Yeah, of course, people try to make similar games, like taking inspiration from what's working. But wow, okay. Uh, I I'm gonna try to go to sleep. Because I I think I need some sleep right now. But what the fuck was that? Okay, I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I'll say good morning, afternoon, evening, maybe night even, and I'll see you on Saturday, hopefully. See ya.